In this film we're going to show you how easy it is to measure a room so you can plan a layout that is both practical and comfortable. You will need some blank paper, A4 is fine. Now, sketch onto the page the rough outline of your room shape, complete with its doors, windows and the direction in which they open, plus any arches and coves there may be. Next, you'll need to make a sketch of each wall, including the position of things like fireplaces, electrical fittings, radiators, air vents, wardrobes or any other fixed objects that will be necessary to work around. You need to know what space you have to work with, so the next step is to add dimensions to your sketches. Right, time for a top tip. If you can, use metric measurements because this will help when it comes to the planning stage, particularly if you're going to be installing any fixed furniture. Start by measuring between each fixed point in the room. This means measuring the distance from the edge of the door frame architrave to the corner of the room to the window reveals, and so on. Measure the size and position of all fixed objects and record the dimensions as you go. Pick a starting point and work clockwise from it so you don't miss anything out. You'll also need to measure the room's height and any other vertical distances until the whole room is mapped. Don't be tempted to stand on window sills or chairs when measuring at high level. Always use a stepladder to get your measurements. You now have an accurate diagram of your room, ready for planning its new look. Before you reach the stage where you can start planning your new room's layout, there are a couple more things to consider which may influence your final design. The main thing to consider when planning your room is storage. So, when measuring, make sure large items of furniture such as beds, sofas, tables and wardrobes are clearly marked with the space between them accurately measured. This should help you avoid any awkward fits or scenarios where doors and drawers on units are blocked by walls or other pieces of furniture. I'd also make a note of where you want to locate items such as TVs, clocks, lamps and phone chargers. Remember, it's the measurements that are important here, it's not the drawing. As long as your diagram is clear and the numbers are correct, you don't need to produce a work of art. Our design consultants can help you create your ideal plan. For more ideas